Alright, we're going to open up the process1.cat process, and I'm going to turn this upside down because we're going to do our new part operation with the cutout. And I'm going to click on the operation and I'm going to select part operation.1 to insert part operation.2 underneath it. And then I'm going to double click on it, part operation.2, and that'll bring up a window and cat product, and that'll show the cat product in the viewing area, and add some comments. Now I want to click on the machine editor icon, and we just want to make sure that we're in inch mode, and change it to 40 inches per minute for the max machine feed rate, and you can select some other things. This is for demonstration purposes only, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to select the origin sensitive icon and then select that point, and that brings up the axis system. Now our axis system is upside down, so I want to reverse it, and this might be different depending on what plane you used when you entered your sketch or workbench to draw your part. So now we just need to select our stock and housing. So I'll select stock 1 and do a safety plane, click on the top plane, which is actually now the bottom plane, and we'll do an offset of 1 inch by right clicking on the safety plane symbol and then hit OK. And now we can do the click manufacturing program icon. We'll part operation.2, and now we have a manufacturing program.2, and we'll click the profile contouring tool, and that puts the tool change 5.5 in there. And we're going to do a between two planes, but I'm showing you the different modes that you can choose from. Very helpful. So we'll do between two planes, and I'm going to change bottom to soft just by clicking on it, and then I'm going to offset on bottom. I want to be negative 1.2 inches, and I want it to be negative, so I'm going to have to select that and put a negative sign in front of it. And I'm going to hide stock 1 so I can select some housing 1 surfaces. I'm going to click the guiding element, and I'm just going to select the top edge, and I'm just going to go around. You can click on the navigate on belt edges icon and it'll automatically select that for you, but if you have quite a few guiding elements you need to select, it might be easier to do that. Now I'm going to go to stop and start, and I'm going to switch them to on. And select the top sensitive icon, and then you'll select the top surface, which is actually now the bottom surface, and then we'll do the bottom sensitive icon and do the same thing, and now our sensitive icons are mostly green here. And I want the guide arrow to be pointing outward. So let's I'm going to go to the strategies tab, and I'm going to select one way for the toolpath style. Then I'm going to click the step over tab, and I want to verify the number of paths and the number of levels are 1. And now I click the guide arrow so that it's pointing outward. And I'm going to put the mode to side finish last level on the finishing tab, and I'm going to do a side finish thickness of 0.02 inches. And that shows what that'll do. Now I go to the tool, and these are not changeable because it's using one of the tools that we've already set up. So I'm going to rename the tool. And once I do that, I'll be able to edit the tool. And I'll select a nominal diameter of 1 inch. Corner radius will be 0. Overall length 3.937. Cutting length 1.969. And the length to be 2.362 inches. And here we have some other tabs. But I want the body diameter to be 1 inch. Now we'll go to our feeds and speeds, and I'll unselect the automatic compute from tooling feeds and speeds button, and I'll put in an approach of 40 inches per minute, machining 30 inches per minute, the retract speed 80 inches per minute, finishing I'll put in 20 inches per minute, unit linear, and then I'm going to unselect the automatic compute for the spindle speed, and then the spindle output button, I'll select it, and the machining will be 3,000 turns per minute. I'll go to the macros. The macro is pretty easy to set up. It's just like the others that we've set up before. I'll do an approach and a retract. And I'm going to copy the retract, and I'm going to do a return to finish pass. I'm going to hit replay, and I'm just going to orient this so that I can take a look at what the path is doing. And let's take a look at the video mode. And it looks about right for demonstration purposes.